big one at the end of our pier. An unusual view of WAKAWAKA, because Erkin, who's normally here, has gone to be hauled out and get re-anti-fouled. Right, starboard hull, bilge, dry as it should be. Port one gets damp from dealing with the speed log paddle wheel. So this is the salt water supply for the air conditioner. So there's the pump and the strainer. I just want to check the strainer, as we did run it for a long extended period of time at the weekend. Oh, the camera's the easy way because I've got no way of actually seeing it otherwise. And it looks just fine. So the pump's 230 volt and there's a magnetic drive. Next thing I want to do is Captain's Tolley's creeping leak cure, which is probably, this looks like just thin PVA, expensive, but certainly does work. We know we've got a leak up here, and here's the evidence. But taking down these overheads to rebed fittings is a mission with a high risk of damaging the overheads. You can see how long and thin that one is up to here. It seems to be coming from these blocks and things just in front of the helm position, so we'll apply Captain Tolley. Right, I've done everything over there. Still got this occasional leak into the port aft cabin, and know where it's coming from. And we'll go and put some more over here. Nice classic launch heading down. Oh, while I'm up here, I've got some razor blade scraper. See if I have the sealant. Oh, that's looking better. I can't actually reach up past about there, but that's got the ugliest bits done. See if we have any updates for the Raymarine. So we'll just turn everything on as they're all connected. Take the cover off. Well, let's see if I remember how to do it. I'm pretty sure it'll be home, settings, update software, check online. Update them. Right, oh well, it'll take a while. Right, the XM12 is the big display here. The 7's the one down on the nav station, actually has the side scan sonar on it. Two I-70 displays, that's the wind, apparent and true. P70, that's the autopilot control. C-Talk NG converter, that's what I placed in to allow the remote for the autopilot. Right, so it's downloading over the Starlink, and it'll take a while. It's a fairly big file. I can go back to watching YouTube.
Is for our AIS.
Okay, sometime later it's downloaded and now it's installing. So we'll wait another half hour. So that one's installing. These two haven't started yet. Of course the Axiom is installing. We're getting there. So we've had success for the autopilot control head. I-70S, that's that one. Other one still in progress. And C-Torque NG converter, well, you won't know unless you try and use the remote.
Whereas the first one, 376, affects the eastern half of the empire. The second one, from 405, affects...
Beeping noise, no GPS fix, not surprising because the main display's updating, which does the GPS. I just pressed OK to get rid of the noise. So working. Still updating, not surprisingly. That'll be by far and away the biggest software update. Here's the 7-inch display. I believe it's actually been updated, but it's showing the update is carrying on in the system. Looks like the radio is updated on the VHF, making a noise. Popped it on 16, so I'll get rid of that. Oh, I remember, I better pop this ceiling panel back up. So there's a socket there, and the other half down here on both sides. So theoretically they snap into place. There we go, firm blow, and it's up. Okay, looks like we're all working.
Whatsoever there, but the bulk of the army is not there, and yet it produces plenty of revenue. So when you start losing provinces like that, which are net contributors to the imperial system on a large scale, then yes, you are looking at a very serious bloody idea that North Africa, where North Africa is, I take it they had no idea when they set off. No one's got any knows a sort of 20 years soldier message.
Well, there's the current software version. Well, Matthew's just arrived back, so one of the wee red tunkers going up harbour. Followed by monohull. Looks like we have another squall coming through. And the weather here has not been memorable, but certainly better than further south. Got the engineer on the job. We're going to replace the deck on the truck. It's been on here for many years, and we have some nice new tantalised thicker plywood. Right, brush here's a tipper of course, so there's the tipping mechanism. And, need to get the old screws out. All the screws have been removed or colour flush, bit of galvanising spray after a wire brush. Now it's time to start cutting plywood. And we're about to start cutting, and we have, it's hard to see in Matthew's camera, wood pigeon there. Where's the other one?
On the branch of the...
I've got the one on the branch of the cabbage tree. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the other one's there. So we're going to cut the small bit out with the track saw. I need an engineering manager to help, so deck's on. Just need some more sealant to go around the edges. Should last well, and I'll stain it black. And it's getting dark. Oh, we're going to stain it with charcoal. Deck stain, oil-based. Filled all around the edges. Oh, first coat. Wood's really dry, so I'm very sure we can pop another one on now. and then maybe another one towards the end of the day. Right, looks just like I bought one. So that's 2 coats. Oh, it's dry. Another coat on. Right, it's amazing how much heat is coming off the deck. Oh, well, that'll do for Matthew to take to Auckland again at the end of the week. Oh, we're out at Pātau. Matthew wanted to come and have a look, so Pātau South, which is where we are, and bridge across to Pātau North. And it is starting to rain. Here's looking towards the entrance to the estuary, and that's Pātau Mountain there. We're just beating a temporary, hopefully, retreat. So I used to go up here quite a bit, and Matthew was reminding me I was in my OK dinghy, he was in his Optimist, and he used to be in the wind shadow behind the mangroves further up, and I could still get wind over the top. Secret is for fathers to always be in faster yachts. Well, hopefully this blows through. No obvious sign it's going to stop. We might carry on to the heads rather than walking across the bridge and out to Pātau North. Oh, here's Ocean Beach. Not a lot of surf, a little bit. There's Guano Island. One next to it. Further offshore than they look. And we have Bream Head and Guano. I think technically this second island on the left is Guano. And we've still got rain around. Here's looking north up the coast. And there's Tairuru Head. You go past that, across past Pātau where we were, past Nauru, and you're at Tutukaka. We're passing Tairuru Head. Got a very light headwind at the moment. So hopefully by the time I've had lunch something else might eventuate. Well, the rain hasn't hurt the deck stain because it dries so damn quick.